The year was 2235, and humanity had colonized the entire solar system. The mining stations on the asteroid belt, the terraforming projects on Mars, and the orbital habitats around Jupiter were all thriving. But the most dangerous and isolated of them all was the station on the Cantonize system. The Cantonize system was located on the far edge of the solar system, beyond the Kuiper belt. It was a binary star system, with two small, dim stars orbiting each other. The station was built on a rocky planetoid orbiting one of the stars, and its main purpose was to extract rare minerals from the planetoid's crust. The station had a small crew of 8 people, all of whom were carefully selected for their skills and endurance. But there was one person who stood out from the rest. His name was Jack, and he was the only person from Earth in the crew. Jack was a quiet and reserved person, but he was also highly skilled and knowledgeable. He was the station's chief engineer and was responsible for keeping all the equipment running smoothly. He spent most of his time in the station's engine room, tinkering with the machines and monitoring the sensors. But life on the Cantonize station was not easy. The planetoid was constantly bombarded by radiation from the 2 stars, and the surface was covered in sharp rocks and dust. The station's power supply was always on the verge of failing, and the air and water filters needed constant maintenance. And then there were the dangers from space. Occasionally, rogue asteroids would pass by the planetoid, threatening to collide with the station. And there were rumors of alien ships prowling the outer reaches of the system, looking for unsuspecting prey. But through it all, Jack remained calm and focused. He had a deep love for the stars and the mysteries of the universe, and he felt privileged to be part of the crew on the Cantonize station. He knew that his work was important, not just for the survival of the station, but for the advancement of humanity's knowledge of the cosmos. And so, as the station continued its endless cycle of mining, repairing, and surviving, Jack remained vigilant, ready for whatever dangers the cosmos might throw his way. For he knew that in the vast expanse of space, there was always something new to discover and learn, and he was determined to be there to witness it all. One day, Jack received a distress signal from a nearby mining station on a planetoid in the same system. A group of miners were trapped deep underground after a cave-in, and their life support systems were failing. Jack knew that it would be a dangerous and difficult rescue mission, but he also knew that he was the only one with the skills and knowledge to attempt it. Jack quickly prepared his gear and set out in a small spacecraft towards the mining station. As he approached the planetoid, he could see the devastation caused by the cave-in. Rocks and boulders were scattered everywhere, and the entrance to the mining shaft was completely blocked. Jack landed his spacecraft near the entrance and quickly donned his spacesuit. He made his way through the rubble and down the shaft, using his engineering skills to bypass the damaged life support systems. After several hours of grueling work, Jack finally reached the trapped miners. They were weak and disoriented from lack of oxygen and water, but Jack was able to revive them and provide them with temporary life support. With the miners in tow, Jack made his way back to his spacecraft, navigating through the treacherous terrain and avoiding the numerous hazards of the planetoid. It was a harrowing journey, but Jack's determination and expertise saw him through. As they blasted off into space, Jack felt a sense of relief and pride. He had accomplished the impossible, and he had saved the lives of his fellow humans. And yet, he knew that there would always be more dangers and challenges out there in the cosmos, waiting to be conquered. And so, Jack continued his work on the Cantonize station, ever vigilant and ever ready to face whatever the universe had in store for him. For he knew that in the infinite expanse of space, there was always something new to discover and something new to learn.